This is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here we go. And New York has possession. Left side, Tatum. It's hauled in by Isaac. Right outside. And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Here's Barnes. Now off the inbound. And Burke pulls it down. Tatum looking it over. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tatum with room to shoot. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that's probably his most dangerous weapon. Tatum just has a smooth jumper.
Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
Tatum with a steal. Here's Holiday. Pass to Green. Here's Tatum. Here's Burke. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen. Here's the break. Here's Isaac. Oh, Green with a block. Now here's Tatum. Inside. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. It's good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Right on the left side. Here's Ware. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You gladly take those.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's a pick. The rebound by Bender. Knocked loose. To the paint. Baseline jumper. Here's Wright. It's tipped. And he's able to get it back. And down it goes. Jam that one home. And here's New York now. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Tatum with a screen. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Isaac with the steal. Right with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. Oh my gracious! Just incredible!
That is a monster finish.
Oh, and he slams it down. Wow. Here's Bender. Pass to Barnes. Here's Ware. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Ware's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Bender. Fires for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Right side, Holiday. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over right. Intercepted. Here's Barnes. Over Holiday. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line. And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. Good on both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Minneapolis up 2. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And when you consider how Minneapolis is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Down low. Tatum. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Tatum. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Tatum's got 6 points.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
Here's Wright. Has to Ware. And it comes off the front of the rim. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Up top Tatum. Now here's Holiday. Tatum with a screen. The 3 is up. Tatum with another miss.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Minneapolis shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. That free throw good from Barnes. Minneapolis leading by 3. Now Wright. He has 6. Pass to Barnes. Back to Wright. Here's Ware. He's covered by Holiday. And here's Wright from the arc. Deflected by Green. And here's New York now. 1:51 left in the first half. Tatum from long range. That won't go either for Tatum. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Minneapolis. 3-point lead. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Bender. Still without a bucket. Has to Ware. From outside the arc. Drops in the 3.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Now here's Tatum. Isaac covering. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Burke. It's blocked. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Bender. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
To the middle. Here's Burke. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Ware. And again, it's Minneapolis with a 3.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
To the inside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To stop the run. SGA doing his thing in close.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Three-pointer. Deflected. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. It's Minneapolis up 9. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Minneapolis leading by 9. Here's Kolek. Tatum with a steal. They've got numbers. Here's Holiday. Pass to Burke. 4-3. Ellis with a rebound. Here's Cooper. From deep. Wade misses.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The ball goes to the away team.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's Kolek. Into the lane. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
That one's good for 2.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
The rebound by Kolek. Minneapolis leading by 11. Here's Cooper. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
The assist.
Cooper's got his first basket.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
The kick to Tatum. Launches a 3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
And there's the screen. Pass to post. Fires the 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
To the paint. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Holiday. And here's Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Tatum like a freight train coming. Shots blocked. Pass to Wade. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Tatum pulls it in. New York trails by 10. Outside Holiday. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tatum with a screen. And here's Green from the arc. That shot off the mark. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Get loud, fans, on the court, your high squad. It's time for Eastern.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Here we go. And so off the tip, it's New York. Inside. And slam dunk by Burke.
Well, that didn't take long. You got to leave some guys back on the tip, or that's what'll happen. And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And it's Burke with the ball for New York. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked in off the glass.
Well, we've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
Oubre on the wing. Pass to Zubac. And stolen by Burke. Right side Holiday. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Now, Drew aggressive there, right? You could see committing to that shot, looking more than happy to rise up and fire.
Here's Vanderbilt. Got a hand on it. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line.
Oh, so slippery in there. Gilgeous-Alexander makes great adjustments to get what he wants.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Now Lillard. Pass to Vanderbilt. Brand outside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. New York with the ball. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. And the foul on Elton Brand. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Oubre with the steal. Lillard looking around. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by New York. Holiday left side. New York, no good that time either. Oubre outside. Burke grabs the miss. Holiday attacking. And the wide open shot from Green. New York, no good that time either. Pass to Zubac. Nails the baby hook.
Zubac really does have good hands and a soft touch near the basket.
Here's Tatum. Over in the corner, Green. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Buries it from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
.54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Lillard from outside.
Good defense from Holiday. I like when he uses his speed on that end of the floor, making the release uncomfortable.
Lets it go with the three. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Oubre on the wing. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Albuquerque shooting their first foul shot of the game.
I think a lot of teams around the league are looking for this kind of player and this kind of versatility that Kelly Oubre shows off. And right now his teammates are feeding off that toughness.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Vanderbilt touched it last.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
New York, no good that time either. Albuquerque trails by 10. Now, here's Oubre. Curry on the wing. 3 seconds left. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's New York going into the break with a 10-point lead. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on this game. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for New York?
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Down low, here's Curry. Davis down low. Shot clock at 5. Step back shot. It's rebounded by New York. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age, and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
Vanderbilt. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Pass to Burke. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. New York moving the ball around. The shot by Holiday, no good. Albuquerque trails by 10. To the wing right side. Curry on the wing. Curry, the signature floater.
I like to see it when Steph has the confidence to try the floater just over the top of the defense and that soft touch, and it goes.
They kick it out to Green. Beyond the arc. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Green's got 6.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
First team foul.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter.
2 minutes.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3. And again, New York with the triple.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
The shot's good from Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, I know you want to focus on the shooting, Steph, but man, he's going to make plays too.
The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Left side, Curry. Clock at 6. With some arc. It's deflected. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. .51 seconds left here in the second. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Making a change here.
Let's hear it for all the dancers.
40 seconds left to play in the first half.
Number 11,
Oh, yes, the turnaround.
You got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
Davis sets a screen. Curry outside. The 3 ball from Curry. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's New York in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Albuquerque trails by 9. Pass to Curry. And here is Davis. Tipped away. Outside for Curry. They get the rebound. Brand outside. Offline with his three. New York leading by 9. Now here's Wade for 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Here's Crawford. Outside for Curry. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names: Doncic, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
Outside Holiday. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Green outside. Elton Brand grabs the board. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 3rd. And Curry has it in the corner. Right side Holiday. And Burke has it in the corner. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Albuquerque trails by 10. Outside Curry. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Davis. Brand up top. Scoreless thus far. Just 5 on the clock. Crawford. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Holiday. Poked away. To the inside. Here's Davis. The rebound by Jeff Green. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. New York leading by 11. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. New York, no good that time either. And Albuquerque with the possession. Here's Lillard. Comes up empty down low. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 13 points in the game. The kick out to Holiday. For the 3. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Holiday's got the lead up to 14 now for New York. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Lillard. Fires top of the key. And he connects with the jumper.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Lillard. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about Lillard? He hits the defense with a sweet move and then makes sure to finish the play.
Out to Wade. Takes the three. Rebound by Albuquerque. Gets it off. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. New York.
35.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so here is New York. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. They kick it out to Green. A three. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And a smooth jump shot from the veteran Green there. These are looks he nails consistently.
Oubre, right side. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Lillard on top. Screen by Zubac. 6 on the shot clock. Oubre outside. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for New York. The kick out to Holiday. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Oubre can't get it to go. New York leading by 15. Holiday looking for an opening. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. And Drew Holiday with the 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. They set the pick. They kick it out to Green. Holiday inside the line. Rebound by Albuquerque.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Wembanyama high post. Lillard from outside. Drills it from outside.
Not just a volume shooter. Lillard, very accurate.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Albuquerque trails by 13. It's Lillard, top of the key. And the layup falls. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Lillard refusing to be denied.
Takes a step back. Out to Wade. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Green inside. Wade for 3. And the rejection by Zubac. An even 3-on-3 break. Three-pointer, Lillard. Good on the triple. Lillard's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Albuquerque. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Lillard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Damian Lillard.
First team foul.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.